Okay. I need to get this fucking thing out the door. So, 4 cameras. Get a one. I think what I want to do is I want to try to chip away at the smaller, more like the content ones that are not like random work journal videos. And I think I can do that in the context of like this assignment. And then if I keep these short enough, which I kind of have to now, like the last one was only 25 minutes, so you can watch that. And I'll just tag the ones whatever. We'll figure it out as a group. Because I am so... Okay, this is Canvas. You've probably seen it before. This is us. You don't have a picture yet because I haven't added that capacity to the bot, but I'm gonna. And when I do, it's gonna get weird. This is the past, moving forward. I'm like, just can't even be bothered right now. Okay, so this is what it looks like from my perspective. It's like stuff that you can't see, these little eyeballs that you can't see, and then I get this like student view thing, and I'm gonna turn off this dark reader because Canvas is one of those that's like doesn't handle it well. And look at that, unbelievable. Look at that. I don't want to. I changed my mind. Course status is published. So like if I click this, it shows me student view, which is presumably this is what it looks like to you. And I don't have any modules. What do your assignments look like? Yes, we got these. I'm making number 4 right now. And I got this, and I say leave student view. I have been in meetings since 11 a.m. That doesn't bother me at all. Okay, new assignment. It's like, I was talking to my friend about just like why this is so stressful for me. Like why the teaching thing is so stressful for me. And it, like specifically the online async thing, I think, because then you don't, in person at least you get to kind of like, you get the human to human sort of like, oh yeah, they seem like they're having fun. But here you're faceless horde, so I don't know. And there's only just, and like, really it's just like I did the math. And if you just calculate, how much, like just raw cost per credit hour, number of credit hours times number of students, you just look like this is the amount of cash that is being sucked from these students' future. And now it's your job to participate in this system and act like any of this is defensible. The term is moral harm. And is the experience, it is like, it's like soldiers can get PTSD even if they're not the ones doing the horrible thing, because they are a part of the organization that does it. So being there, sort of like implicitly being like, this is good, this is fine, this has the possibility of being an equitable exchange. It's like, it's not. So then I'm like, okay, well, I have this belief, so now it's like my responsibility to like try to make it an equitable exchange, which is impossible. There is truly nothing that I can do that could ever be worth that price tag, especially because I enjoy this and I would do it for free. And I basically am. If you're watching this, you're not in the class. Bleh. Okay. And then I overthink it, and then I put too much energy into it, and then like it's like, wait, how do I actually like pull this off? And then it doesn't happen. And then it's like, wait, now not only am I not living up to some impossible standard, I'm also not living up to the regular standard. And it's fine. It's okay. This is my emotional support YouTube video. What am I doing? Okay, so I put this here. What did I say on this one? I'm saying a lowercase with a number and then a dash and then regular. Assignment number 4 with a dash. How about you? Can we at least put an emoji in it? That will make me feel happier. I like this one. The little seedling. It's a nice one. Okay. Okay. How are we going to do this? One is I can put a link to this video in there, which is not the best idea. Because it's mostly just me complaining at a high level. I'm complaining over your head about things that are just well beyond your space, but it's kind of like, this is part of like how I cope with it. It's just like, be honest about it, be honest about what I'm struggling with in it, and let you know like what it looks like from my direction. And what it looks like from my direction is fucked up. You know it. Just so you know. You know. I know you know. I know that you know. And just so you know, you're right. Blah. Okay. How long is this? This is 7 minutes long. Okay. Currently, we're at 7. I'm also experiencing, I'm running out of pay attention juice right now in my brain. Of course I can't make this window bigger. Why would I want that? Can this maybe? Boy, I hate Canvas. Of course it's not. Okay. Like, how do I present this in a way that makes sense to you? I should make a demo of it. This isn't enough information really to solve the problem. Can the bot help me here? The bot might be able to help me here. Because really, like, because I do, like, I said this, I think I said this. I don't know if I ever said this out loud. So there's this grant that I'm planning to apply for, which is due April 30th. And it's like work I need to do, and it's roughly the format that I'm describing. So I could put this assignment up, because the thing is, like, I've been posting stuff to YouTube, and hey buddy, like, some of y'all are looking at them like this is just from before, but like there's no way for me to know if those are like students or if that's everybody. And I don't know if I've like explicitly told you like set alerts for this playlist so you can see when I post new stuff. So I do want to put something on Canvas so that it'll at least like ping the appropriate channels, because like statistically there is some student of the horde is just sitting there like not getting any notifications, like I guess there's nothing in no new information here. So I want to make sure that like they get pinged, so at least they hit back here. Make it due Friday, but that's not like Friday's too soon. I think let's bump the whole schedule forward. Yeah. Let's bump the whole schedule forward. Here we go. Because also integration is just a weird number. Okay. Boom. Nailed it. Oh dear. I still do want to have a part 1, a part 2. What is it? In this Control V, is it Control Alt? Haha. X space V. Nice. I never figured out how to do those links, but I also didn't really try very hard. Okay. I'll figure it out later. Or I won't. Who cares? Alrighty. And then generate the actual capstone stuff. Group work. Yeah, okay. This is that. Sure? Is that right? Blah. Group work and presentations. Blah, blah, blah. Did the bot come up with these terms? I don't think it did. I think I did. I think I came up with them. So chunking it out, we are in this week? No. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. We're in this week. Week of February 19th. That's week 7. That's about half. Or about halfway through, which is fine. Because, like, hopefully I at least primed the pump enough that y'all mostly have a sense of what you want to do and that you've been, like, thinking about it. I kind of wish I had just given you more just, like, bullshit assignments, like have a chat a week or whatever, like, structure the conversation. The category per student thing worked out okay, but I think there was a fair amount of... there's, like... I can tell by the, like, if I give an assignment and the responses are like this, and students do like a bunch of different things, it means that my instructions weren't clear enough, which makes a lot of sense here. And like there is a lot of variability in what y'all did here, and I think realistically it could be cleaned up. And I think I know what I want to do with that. But I also just wanted to, like, I think, have a non-bot related aspect of this assignment. Just because, like, the bot has so much complexity, it has so much stochasticity, and just, like, sit down and write some stuff is kind of where I'm feeling. It drives me crazy. Like, this should be a click and drag. Like, so I get this or this, like why? I just want to make it bigger on this screen. Okay. Building your tree, part 1 of 2. See that? See that? That's how we call that what's the word? Signposting? Is it signposting? So it's like, oh, there's going to be 2 parts, you say. Even if the second part's not available, you're like, oh, okay, it's a 2-parter. Then this is sort of slop for myself. Okay, I think we are now actually in a place where the bot can help me with this. So I'm going to head over into Foof. Because, like, I know what I want here. I could do this. So VS Code. And see over here, he's like, you want me to say, like, I think it's Control K? Yeah. Okay. Create a high level means like abstracted, like not in the nitty gritty, zoomed out, versus like high level, like you have to have a high skill level or whatever. Outline of your capstone project. Make it in Markdown using VS Code. Oh. I need to be done by 5. I need to be done by 5. Create a high-level outline of your capstone project. Make it in Markdown using okay, so Markdown or Obsidian MD, which is what the shit? HTTPS. Oh wait. I don't want to get up a Copilot for that. Obsidian. Oh, that makes sense. Blah, blah. Great. Or HackMD. So VS Code is like the most powerful, but the highest learning curve. Obsidian's kind of in the middle. It's like more of a friendlier application. And then HackMD, MD is Markdown, not Medical Docker. HackMD is like a website. It's basically, this is Google Docs for Markdown, including like the collaborative stuff. And the reason why we're doing the Markdown is it's just kind of, well, for several reasons. One is like, it plays very nicely with like a Discord and like a bot, and like it's just because it's raw text. It's just, but it does have what is even going on here? It's like got stuff like this in it. That's what it was. I was missing a space there. Or if you, then you could make it docx, but you have to convert it to raw text. And then the rule is like, don't submit weird garbage. But I do want you to turn something in sooner is the thing. I'm literally going to say, get it as far as you can get it and then turn it in on Friday. Just turn in non-zero. Because like I want to be able to check in on like where you're at. And then I also, we need to like start setting up like meetings or something like that, because I need to talk to each of you individually. The math of that is overwhelming, because like 1 hour with each of you is 22 total hours of meetings. Half an hour is 11. The full assignment will be, do it in 3 parts, will be, 3 parts. Because I think incremental assignments is really, I think, where I kind of wish I was. Just something to sort of, because it's an undergraduate class, we have to force you, because like I've said many times in other videos, like you are not given the space to self-determine. And it's just kind of like, it's helpful to be forced to do something sometimes, like legitimately. Oh. Three citations per major topic. Will be there. Make sure they are, though these citations are logged. Logged is the wrong word. Whatever in your Zotero or whatever profile or some shit. I don't know. I haven't talked about that, but like y'all, I think I was told that you have citation software that you like. You by this point you know how to manage soft citations, and I think they probably taught you how to do EndNote. But in this house we support it. All my homies hate EndNote because they're and just look it up. They're like the opposite of open source. They suck. It's Elsevier or something like. But we're gonna do it in 3 parts. 3-part. First, checkpoint is this Friday, which is some number, 23, Feb 23. Stop doing that. It's like, why is it actually doing that? I'm actually not sure. Submit as much of it as you got done. The goal is non-zero. Because the total word count of this is like quite low. Like main topics are like gonna be like, I don't know, less, don't yell, less than 1 sentence. It's like the title of a section. 3 per main point, roughly 1 sentence. The citation with a, let's say, 1 to 2 sentence summary. Use the machine. Make the bot do it for you. 27 papers we're talking about here. Don't do it yourself. And if you could do 27 papers in this time, use the bot and do 50. Just crank away. Just go to town. Like, crank the knob. Like, oh, I'm not getting as much depth because I'm not doing it all myself. Yeah, that's fine. Breadth. Or fuck off on this assignment and do whatever you want. Just justify it. Be like, actually, I spent the entire time reading this one really hard paper, but I now understand it back to forward, and I just make an outline based entirely off of that. Sure. I call that citation surfing, where you just start with one paper and you kind of like branch out from there. Also fine. Or if you're a rule follower, forget I said that. Goal is non-zero progress. And rough sketch. Okay, I'm feeling better about this. I think this video is going to be less than half an hour because I'll die otherwise. I'll yeet it up there. I'll put the deadline on Friday. I'll link this video in it, and you will see the depths of my despair and understand that we are in this soup together. And if you're wondering, I'm doing fine. It's just kind of like there's a level of salty jadedness that just really only comes out in this medium. Because it's just like, hey, I care about you, but I'm so fucking mad to be here right now. I'm so tired. I don't want to do this. But it's like a part of my main values of like, I love teaching and education. It's interesting. It's picking up on like, it's like, this is what happens in code. Like, it's picking up on, oh my goodness, hello. It's just strange that it's doing it here. I must have some extension added. Second checkpoint. Feb 23rd. Second checkpoint. Why can't I write words? All right, we're here. We've done it. Machine, wake up. I need you now. Enable or disable value item. Enable or disable value item. True. Okay. Control Shift P. Reload. Nope, wrong one. Control Shift P. Oh, why did that turn off? Developer reload. Solve my problems. Please. Are you gonna do it? You gonna do it, you coward? Yeah. Give up Copilot. Write it for me. See, this is what I would say if I was a regular person. That is the statistically most likely thing for me to say. What's all this? Oh. Logs. Submit a complete version of this outline. There we go. Is it actually March 2nd? Did it do that math right? These things are very bad at counting. It did not get it right. It's like one of the weird features of like attention mechanisms in large language models is like they're really bad at counting. Like if you say give me 10 things, like just the nature of the way that they solve things is like it'll give you 10-ish. So it's like oh, next Friday, March 2nd. It's like nope. Or did I get this one wrong? Did I get this part wrong? Nope, I was right. First. Strange. And then the third, can you guess the third? Polish. Submit a revised polished version. Canceled during, this is interesting. I've never actually seen this thing before. So it's calling, yeah, this is, what I love about this is that I have a medium to long-term goal of stealing everything in the world. So the more information they give me, because Copilot's the enemy. Copilot comes from Microsoft. Microsoft is the enemy. Microsoft is a corporation. All corporations are enemies. So we steal what we can from them and do everything we can. Take what you can, give nothing back. Humans, yes. Hive minds, no. This is this concludes your moral education. I feel bad because I feel like this is not clear enough. I will post a video of me demoing this process for one of my own grant tasks sometime this week. Google Docs, MS Word, DocX nonsense, but you have to convert it to raw text markdown on your own. Just, it has to be copy pastable, and it has to not look like garbage. You know what I mean when I say that it has to not look like garbage? Like, have you ever tried to open like a DocX in text edit and it looks like weird garbage? Like, just don't do that. Like, it has, like, human eyes are gonna have to read it. Okay, we're in this together. What I have learned in my experience, my limited experience working as a professor of undergraduate education type human, is that y'all tend to be quite forgiving of this form of chaos because it's like, I think it's clear that I'm doing my best to do something better than you're used to getting, and I know that it can be like chaotic and destabilizing, but I feel like this sincerity makes it through. So I should really, give my, okay, that's anti-pattern. So this is good. This is the functionality that I want. But this is anti-pattern. And so anti-pattern, so pattern is like the things that you expect because you've used computers your whole life. Where do you close the window? There's an X up here. On Mac, sometimes it's over here, but it's definitely in the upper corner. If there was an X down here that closed it, that's wrong. Not functionally wrong, because you can still close the window, but it's not the pattern we've learned. We're all also familiar with like dark pattern, where you cheat it, like the ad that makes the X in the upper right corner, so you instinctively try to click it, but then you click on the ad. That's dark pattern. This is anti-pattern. This symbol does not mean make it bigger or smaller. You hover over the edge and you get the arrow. That's the pattern that we use. This means like move it around on the page. They're using the wrong icon here, and as a result, I had like, it's one of these things like, I am an expert user of internet stuff. If I try to do something instinctively and it doesn't work right, they were wrong, not me. Now I know how to do it. I can get the functionality I want, but I can say that this is bad design because I am expert user of internet stuff. Unrelated. Off topic. I have 2 minutes till it's 5 p.m. So at one point, this is why it's a joke of like, if it's late, I'm going to take off 30% and round up. But don't be late. I'll be mad or whatever. I don't want you to post it here though. Shit. I want you to post it in, okay. If I tell you, can I make like a question? Because if I just write it as instructions, a percentage of you will not see that and you'll post it in the text box. Which is why in the past I've done things that are like, okay, save, first of all, because it doesn't save shit. Like if I reloaded that page, that's all gone. Because it's hot garbage. Edit. So that's why it's like, if I can make it I have to make it a quiz or some shit. And so this here where it says not publish, you won't be able to see it until I click publish. Because I want to have online, no submission, on paper, external tool. I don't want to do file uploads. Allowed attempts in limited. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Post it here, post it elsewhere. If you're watching this and you're hearing me, just understand, I do not care oh, I want you to post it on Discord because I don't want to come fucking looking at Canvas and like I have to like click through each one and it like takes 2 seconds to load and it's the worst. And I hate Canvas both philosophically and practically. So whatever you do, copy paste it and put it on. Oh wait, but then it's gonna go over length. It's whatever. Put it somewhere. I don't really care. I'll check up on it. Just get the information somewhere that I can see it. Post it on Discord. Put a link to the HackMD. Copy paste the text into a document. I was gonna do something where it's gonna be like I was gonna constrain it to like it was supposed to fit in a Discord message, in order to give you the practice of like cutting, like learning how hard it is to like make something short. But yeah. So, and then I'll I'll bought myself a little bit of time, so that way I'll have better and more direct instructions on what to do by the next iteration. Blah. So if you're watching this, don't worry about it. Do whatever you want. You're doing great. You specifically, just so you know, I'm watching you specifically, and you were killing it. You were doing spectacular. It's a heavy load. The specific thing that you're dealing with, I can only imagine. The specificity of your burden is heavy, and you are just absolutely crushing it, as far as I can tell. This is the part where don't look at this. Sometime in the past until like the end of time. I don't know if you see this actually. I guess I could click on the student view, but I don't care. Sure, notify him. But like, look at this. Don't pretend you didn't see that. This is group assignment. Show report to students immediately. Plagiarism removed. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, pfft. Defensive teaching. How will we know? How will we know if they did the work? Oh my God. What if they cheat? It is not possible to cheat in this class. Published? Is it published? Did I do that? Ooh. Okay. Done. I don't want to post something. I'm gonna cut this. I'll upload it, and then I'll get the link. I'll put the link in here, but it might take a second to upload because these are 4K. It takes forever. I've been posting so much to YouTube. It's ridiculous. The goal is eventually. I don't know if I said this out loud. I probably shouldn't, but if I say enough things on camera, then I should be able to create an AI simulacrum of myself that people can just ask questions, and then I can just like sleep. And what about all the moral quandaries? It's like I'm too tired to even think about those. Fuck, and I forgot to turn off the chunking. So I have to go through and do the. I've created an extra step for myself where I have to split by time. I keep meaning to turn this off, but I forget because eventually when I did the Autobot eat video thing, I was playing around with that, and I was like, if it chunks by 20, then they can eat it by 20 and then upload it by 20. Then I'm not uploading like multi-hour long videos and record, and like you can like auto title them and auto tag them and like hypothetically auto timestamp them. But for now, it just means that this 39-minute video. Oh, if I could cut 440, it's only going to be 2. Okay, bye. Wait, shit, no, cancel. Bye.